case studies students can hear, and definitely that would be and it would be very nice if students are going to the industry. Now it is not possible, but in the offline case, that experience is a very valuable experience, because hands-on will definitely give a more value addition than any other experience. And I would say that rather than making it your theory lecture, you always engage your theory lecture with the simulations incorporated, practical things incorporated in the session. That will enhance the critical thinking of the students, and deep learning of the students would be enhanced. So I'll just tell you, in the active learning, case studies you can have, play role playing you can have, problem solving you can have group discussions. And what it is actually doing, the outcome is that higher order thinking skills of the students are enhanced. Deep learning is also enhanced, otherwise students will never ever learn. So it is our responsibility to actually do the holistic development of a students. हमको उसको theory में 80 out of 80 मिलवाना नहीं है, हमको उसको holistically develop करना है. And that is only possible through the active learning. In the experiential learning, as I was telling you, a lab, field visits, then the virtual tours, and what it is actually making. Even in my course, normally I take the students to the this thing, TIFR. Actually I arrange a special industrial tour for my class students, the related to the subject. I take them to the IIT Bombay, I take them to the TIFR, and then their critical thinking increases looking at that research environment. Their decision making increases. I'll tell you that couple of my students who worked in the TIFR for their project, finally they actually continued in the TIFR itself. They are so much influenced by that research environment in the TIFR. And one of my students, he directly got the admission to the PhD in IIT Guwahati, right from BTech to PhD. So you are actually changing their lives. Actually, we are transforming the lives of the students. We are actually the architect of their lives. Okay, so from that point of view, one has to learn. Now let us now come to the now. I know that I am a bit deviating a lot. I mean, unless I tell you all these preliminary things, there is no point in just going to the online teaching. Now let us move on to the online teaching. What are the prerequisites and attention seeking strategies? So the first thing is that you should have a right set of tools and platforms. That means, of course, it is the institute organization's choice whether you are using the Cisco WebEx or Google Classroom or the Zoom platform or the MS Team platform. Which platform you are using, that is your choice. But what is important is that whatever the platform that you are using, so before you start online teaching, maybe first time whenever you have started in the last semester, so it was our responsibility to help students to learn how to properly use these tools. Because unless you tell them that कोलैबोरेटिव स्किल्स कैसा यूज करना है, कॉन्वर्सेशंस कैसा यूज करना है, चैट कैसा यूज करना है, क्विजेस छोटा छोटा कैसे फॉर्म करके वी विल बी आस्किंग यू. बट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग नाउ, आई विल टेल यू वेरी, आई मीन sorry to say, but many teachers, they are learning it from the students को they will ask during the lecture itself, ये कसं करायचं, how to do this. Sometimes it is okay, because anyway they are a millennial generation, techno savvy generation, and we learn from them. But this thing is that ideally, protocol is that we are supposed to learn all the utilities. Maybe from your colleagues you can learn and create a good impression to the students. Once you tell them that histogram aisa aata hai, whenever you are asking them some questions in the class, opinion poll you are taking, so that time also you are supposed to make them understand what are the tools available. Document management tools. Now, whenever we are teaching to students, actually I'm using the MS Team, and in the MS Team, document management is a very excellent facility given. I mean, whatever your learning resource material is, you can very well nicely categorize that in a different kinds of folders in the class notebook and the file session. And then you can upload that, students can view that. Students can also upload their assignments and all deadlines, timelines, and online you can check. All these things is possible. I'll show you some demonstrations of MS Team as well as some other material. Engaging online course material, produce engaging online course material. Now I am telling you, online teaching is extremely challenging in the sense that it requires a lot of energy. You have to be very energetic. And I'll tell you that in the conventional class board teaching, you actually prepare maybe for 1 hour, because there your notebook is there. You can start writing here also behind the screen. You can use your notebook. But the way you are engaging the class, this PPT preparation, it takes lot of time. So it is a time consuming, lot of preparation you require to have before the class starts. And for a good teacher, it is always better to prepare first and then go for the class, maybe online session. So what I'm telling you is that this online course material preparation is very important, and that will really create a good impact on the student. You should have your YouTube channel. You may not believe that I am 50 plus, I am having so many health issues, but I'm so interested and keen interest in learning myself in various things. I created my YouTube channel. Then I actually, in the pandemic, I actually recorded many of my lectures. I uploaded that. I have given links to the students. So students also feel that, yeah, this teacher is doing something for us. And that is a lifelong asset for your career. Anybody, every time, anybody can look into those your recorded lectures. And there is a concept video. I'll tell you what it is. And online video for platforms and social media platforms. So these are the prerequisites you should actually for the online teaching. And ऐसा नहीं है, the setup at your home also should be proper. Now, one thing I am telling you, now you can see my video properly sitting, then background also. नहीं तो many times ना आप क्या देखते हैं, उसको समझ में नहीं आता है, स्पीकर को पंखा दिख रहा है, उसका हेड भी नहीं दिख रहा है, और कैमरा किधर तो भी जा रहा है. So you should be very conscious about the projection of your figure in front of the camera, whether it is appropriately projected or not. And मुझे तो बहुत, many times I feel, why people don't look first at how appearance it is. And because many times you will see that only the roof is seeing, the room's windows are seeing, nothing else. Hardly something up to this is seeing. So that is not a good projection. So all these are the minor things, but that carries a lot of weightage, and that carries a lot of impression to the participants or the students. So be careful about your appearance whenever you are actually going online, and that too in front of a camera. Actually, this is theoretically, I have written all this, but anyway, I will be giving the demonstration. So incorporate visuals to explain new concepts. That in the offline teaching also, offline teaching we used to do only up to PPT. Sometimes some NPTEL videos we used to have. But now it is very important, unko attract karna hai, attention lena hai unka. So you cannot have a simple plain document written. So unless you prepare the PPTs like this, ये colorful है, थोड़ा इधर दिखता है, कुछ तो भी smart chart अंदर डाला है, then students will find it very interesting. Otherwise, they will not find the plain PPT. Nobody is going to read. So that visuals, maybe sometimes some examples, you are supposed to incorporate some YouTube videos in your lecture. So I'll show you one video which I have incorporated. So diagrams, graphics, everything has to be properly balanced in online teaching. Then provide pre-recorded, that I have already told you, as your video lectures or the concept videos, and that will really create a good impact on the students. And create presentations summarizing lessons that the students can refer to instead of textbooks or their notes. Now, many times what happens that normally presentations means bulleted points, and we are supposed to speak. But in the online teaching, only bulleted points students, it will not help students. So you prepare another PPT for the students or that Word document, which is elaborating all those bulleted points. So that, and nowadays students can record these lectures. So once the recorded lectures are available, they can actually read or listen to those lectures again and again and brush up their ideas. This is very important, that whenever you are teaching an online course, or not necessarily online, other offline also, relevant websites, blogs, posts, ebooks, videos, you should give. I am really proud to tell you that in my institute, if you look at my academic administration plan, there we are supposed to write all the relevant websites where this information for every module is available. And I do have a very good habit, which I actually experimented in the last semester very rigorously, that whenever a submodule I am teaching, So whenever today I have taught some 4 submodules or some 4 concepts. So normally I provide student one Word file wherein for every concept there are so many good YouTube videos available or YouTube links. So one YouTube link file normally I share to the student after every lecture, and that really makes the job, I mean, the students are so much impressed because they simply click and look at it and see. So मैडम का नहीं समझा तो एटलीस्ट वो समझ सकते हैं, एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सकता है. So now students are really interested in reading the textbooks. They are very techno savvy. मोबाइल में देखते हैं वो लिंक्स आया, देखो चलो करो. So we are supposed to go into their shoes and then adopt them, or then make a proper wavelength matching or make a alignment with the them. So हम हमारा कन्वेंशनल का ऑलवेज बोलते रहेंगे तो स्टूडेंट्स कभी स्टडी ही नहीं करेंगे. हमेशा मैं बोलूंगी कि मेरे जमाने में ऐसा था, आप ऐसा नहीं करते, तो डोंट क्रिटिसाइज, just follow them because they are your customers. Hold real time question answer session, and that is really good. I'll give you example of this. Ensure that you have stored all learning material, that also I have told you. And assignments, yeah, assignments, video project, case studies, that also you do properly, and let the students and this also I have written. Students can submit their answers as digital files through the schools. Even in the offline also we used to take the digital files because ICT enabled things, we are very much proactive, my institute. So normally we go green activities. You can write under the go green. The paper is to be avoided. क्या करते हैं बच्चे ने, तो वही same print out. So you can online check it and you can delete it. Of course, store the memory very appropriately. Optimally use the memory. Whenever the things are over, you just delete it. Otherwise, you are unnecessarily occupying the memories. And now tools for effective engagement. So the real interesting session would be here now. So that is how I have highlighted effective engagement in the online teaching. So I would be now giving you the demonstrations, as well as I'll be showing you the some demonstrations on the quizzes, how to, maybe many of you have experienced this, and if all of you know this, please let me know through the chat box, or somebody can say we know all this, so that we can go to the next this thing. Interactive games, then concept videos, how to create, I mean, what are the PowerPoint menus and submenus, or the taglines which we are supposed to use for creating the videos, and what are the, I have used Screencast-O-Matic as a recorder, screen recorder. That is also good, but PowerPoint is very good for recording the lectures. I mean, you can repeat the same slide again and again. Some advantages, disadvantages, I'll tell you. Then whiteboards, everybody of you must be using the online whiteboards, but in my platform also I'll tell you, the most important is the mentimeter.com. That is a very good utility. How many of you know Mentimeter? I am not sure, but I'll ask you that question through Mentimeter itself, so that you'll find it interesting. And some MS Team utilities I'll tell you, and collaborative space of the MS Team. Okay. So basically, this is the site. First, I'll tell you how to do this. HTTP QUIZI.com. So anyway, PPT would be with you. So create your own quiz. You can create your own quiz, or you can use the own library. This there is the default library that you can use, and you can share the link to the students and give them the code, and you can run this start live. So today, right now, also we can do that. So, and I have written here the good video. So to understand this quiz.com, a video link also I have given you. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll give you the demonstration, and then link I'll share in the chat box, and then you can answer the quiz, and then we can enjoy that quiz. So let me go to that site. So as I was telling you, this is the quiz.com. So you can see the screen, and here you can find whatever subject that you are interested in. You just enter the name of the subject. Now, since I'll just enter the mathematics, because simple mathematics quiz I can show you how to use this. So if I enter this, so all mathematics quizzes would be appearing here, and there are different class-wise quizzes. There are library is very good library. You can, if I type VLSI, my subject quizzes will be coming here. Aapka subject hai, to you can type that, you will get to that quiz. So here are the 10 questions. Okay, so let me see. Yesterday some GK question I had done. I got mathematics GK. So that is simple quiz, so all of us can actually enjoy this quiz. General knowledge. Okay. General knowledge. Okay. Now let us this quiz. Okay. And now there are some, maybe some questions. There are maybe 5. There are many more questions. Actually, I was expecting a small quiz, but anyway, I'll tell you the procedure. What is to be done? Okay. So here you will find a share. Okay. This is a share button. So you just click on this share button. Okay. So here you write a copy. You just take a copy link. Okay. Copy link. And you can invite here also some specific people, or you can add here also people. But once you are copying that link, okay, and whenever you are putting that link in a chat box, then this what students will do. I'll chat box. I'll just unfortunately, I cannot do this because I have shared the screen. So from the other laptop, if I can do that, I'll just check it. Bear with me. This screen share nani ithe takunde. Okay, I'll just stop sharing for a minute. Okay, that is better. And then I'll use the chat box. Okay. So I have actually given you the link. Again, I'll start sharing. Again, I'll start sharing. Okay, and start a live quiz. Okay, so if whenever, and go to the classic, then now there are 3 options. One is the classic, one is the team, and one is the test. Team means that group of people are working on that quiz. Classic means individually you are working, and then test is the, again it is a kind of individual only. And I am now continuing. Okay, so if you have started working on that quiz, okay, now you join this quiz and write this code. This code is written here, 038789. Okay. So if somebody of you has started, and whenever I'll be pressing the start, then I'll be getting here the students have joined. Supposing now I have started, no players currently in the game. Okay, please ask your students to join. Okay, so whenever you will be clicking on that chat box link, you please click link on the chat box link, click on that link, so that we can, I'll just demonstrate you how it is giving you the responses. That is very interesting to understand.
Ma'am, the link is not there in the chat box.
Is it?
No.
See the link.
Acha, then you actually do this. Join myquiz.com and enter this code. Join myquiz.com and enter this code. Wow. Started. Somebody has started. Okay.
I have joined, ma'am. I have joined.
Vinayak has started. Vinay has started. Tushar has started.
Vinay is
Ayan has started. So Vinayak has got 1 point. Okay. Oh, Ayan also has started. Join please. 038789. See how they are improving. Wrong answers. And you will be getting that you are getting a promotion scores. Power up, power up. You might get the power up. Okay. Yes, Ayan is progressing.
Please
Now
tell me
Ayan
the
has
code.
got 1 point.
Please tell me the code again.
Code is here. 038789.
0.
Oh, so many people have started. Good. Vaishali has started. Vinayak Karande has gone ahead. Who will win the quiz? Crown, crown that. Joinquiz.com. Joinquiz.com. 038789. My daughter is also playing with you. So nicely seen on the screen. You can see the progress of each and every student. Good, good. Let us see who will get the crown. Maybe 10 more seconds. Vinayak is going ahead. Jyotsna. Kartika, go ahead, please. Neelam, go ahead. Dheeraj, go ahead. Manju, please open your account. Seema, Sujata, Harpreet, go ahead, go ahead. Good, Tushar.
Not accepting.
Actually, randomly, I had taken the quiz. I should have thought of very nicely and created one quiz for you people, but I really was very hectic schedule. I couldn't get time. So anybody got the crown?
It is not accepting.
Winner's message, anybody got? How many questions are there?
10, ma'am. 10.
Huh?
10.
10 questions, na? Okay.
Yes.
We can wait. You can see the accuracy here, 57% accuracy, 82.
Yeah, I am in the
Positive
rank
and
of
negative
6th out
parts.
of 26.
Shall we reach till the last because Tushar is going fast? Whenever somebody gets the crown, please tell me power up. You are getting the power ups.
Invented life.
Or shall I stop now? Or you would like to play? 10 more seconds. Vaishali madam, stop करना है या खेलना है?
Ma'am, we can stop. Actually, I am also enjoying, but we can stop so that we can learn some other tools.
Yeah. जाऊ. काय झालं पूर्णच गेलो बाहेर झाले नाही आले मी आहे याच्यात आहे. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the quiz and you can create your own quiz here. There is an option. You can take the questions from the earlier bank and there are so many wide variety of questions available in every subject. So you can pretty well take the. Is the screen visible?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Is the screen visible?
No, ma'am. No. It's not
Okay.
shared.
Okay. शेयर स्क्रीन करायला लगे.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, thank you so much. So this is a very good, I mean यहाँ power up भी मिलता है, जिसको power up मिलता है उसको जो answers wrong दिया है ना उसका correct answer देने का भी chances मिलता है बाद में. And it's very interesting. Students are more effectively engaged here.
I got power up, ma'am.
Sorry.
I got the power up option.
Oh, great, great, great. So that is the instructions I have written here. Okay. And that is all about the quizzes. I'll just tell you one more thing, pickerwill.com. This is also very interesting. Whenever you are giving assignment, yesterday only I used this. Whenever you are giving assignment to your students, basically what happens, ये serial number रहता है ना 1 2 3 4 and इधर हम groups का number करते हैं. There are some suppose 5 assignments and to be given to the 10 groups. So किसको कौन सा देना है, मैडम का कौन सा फेवरेट है, कौन सा नहीं है, मैडम ऐसा ही बायस रहती है. No cribs, no nothing, no criticize. So what I can do, I'll tell you one story. I'll just go to that. I'll go to that pickerwill.com. You can also go pickerwill.com. Pickerwill.com. Okay. And yes, can you see here pickerwill.com? So you write here. Supposing I have 5 groups, or supposing you are asking questions to the students. Okay. So madam, कौन सा question किसको पूछना है? So I am just writing here some names. Okay. Vaishali. Okay. Then Sangeeta. Then Seema. Okay. My daughter is raising the hand. Indrayani. Okay. And one more, Rajesh Kumar. Rajesh Kumar is right now in the class, right? Okay. So what you can do now, किसका turn है question का answer देने का, और this you can apply it to any way round. I mean मैंने कल क्या किया, assignments दिया बच्चों को, 5 assignments था, बच्चों के groups क्या थे, 20 groups थे, तो अभी 5 किस को assign करना है, तो I just wrote here 5 numbers and group number 1 को कौन सा assignment आता है. So just pin this. To whom the question is to be asked? Indrayani. Indrayani is selected. So done. So you can ask question to Indrayani and again spin this, and then you can remove Indrayani now. And now spin, because she is now not the part of the game. And now who will be there? Okay, this is my turn, Sangeeta. Okay, done. So this is a very good tool to attract students, effectively engage them, and any way you can use this, not only for the question answer, for any mapping, whenever you are giving assignments, which assignment is to be given to whom. So everywhere that is applicable. Okay. Let us go back to my screen. I'll just remove the other screens. Okay. I'll go back to the presentation again. So pickerwill.com, that interactive and fun. It is really creating interactive and fun. And then let us move to the next, how to use Mentimeter. Okay. So Mentimeter is a really good thing. I mean, I liked it. Okay. So what I'll do, why did you join this FDP? This is my question. Okay. So all of you actually go to menti.com. Okay. Go to menti.com and use this code. Okay. Menti.com and write this code. Okay. Have you noted down? Just take a pic of this. I'll go to the menti.com and see your responses. Or this link is there, but anyway, I can also put the link in the chat box. Either the link or this, anything will do, and then I'll tell you how to do this. इधर गया chat box वो stop share करना पड़ता है. ठीक है, ये देखा आपने? तो what I'll do now, I'll go to the menti.com. So here is the login. You can log in through your Google account, but for you it is not required. Whenever you want to create your login, that is required. Okay. So here is the presentations I have prepared for you, and I'll teach you also. There is very simple. So FDP at Veena Mehta, and you must have started giving the responses. So present. See your responses so nicely. Very informative. Learning for enhancing knowledge, enhancing skills in teaching, new learning skills. Okay, need of the hour. Very informative. So many responses you have got from so many participants, and that is how you are interacting with the participants. So this mentimeter.com is a site where you can actually create a login, and there are many things you can do. See, still people are responding to this site. So introspection and all that, very informative, learning skills. Good. So I'll come out of this. I'll go to the Mentimeter site, or maybe I can do this way. Already I am there in my login. So this is my login here. Okay. So go back. So these are my other presentations. Okay. By the way, I'll also present this, but this I'll have to give you first. How many of you know Mentimeter? Am I?
Me, ma'am.
You can now take this code 82626557. 82626557. So depending upon your response, I'll go into the details. If you know, then I'll not go. If you do not know, then I'll teach to you some extent. Okay, all of you are taken 82626557, right? Actually, there I think I made some mistake, because actually bars would be coming yes, no. So where from this is coming even? I'll just go to my presentation in the Mentimeter. Yeah, this actually I was expecting, but I activate. Do you know? These are the yes and no responses. Did you respond to yes and no?
Didn't get the
Ma'am, we didn't get it. Still loading.
Oh, still loading. That is how it is. But anyway, I'll without losing time, I'll tell you. Basically, this question I had asked. Okay, how many of you know Mentimeter? And yes and no, and then actually procedure I'll tell you. What is to be done? You log in here through your this thing, and once you do the login, there are many presentation types you will be getting. Okay, so these are the presentations I have created earlier. Supposing you go for the new presentation, okay, you give the name FDP. So for FDP or FDP. Okay. So now they will ask you which type of presentation you want. I mean, what kind of question you would like to ask. The question like multiple choice question hai kya? Then supposing 3 options hai, so which option is getting how many percentage of responses? Then word cloud, which I have played with you just now. So that template you use, open ended hai. That means just boxes aayega aur usme you are supposed to write. Then there may be the scales. I mean, till what point your responses would be varying. Then the ranking, bar graph display. Then the question answer, what is your opinion? And then the select one of the answers. I mean, 3 answers are there. Which color is the primary color? Red, yellow, green. So depending upon your answer, that would be coming. So like this, you can select the presentation slides and then just save that slide. Now, supposing I now take the one slide, one presentation. So supposing yes, no ka lete hain hum log. Select the answer. और वर्ड क्लाउड लेते, चलो वर्ड क्लाउड में how will you define quality? What is quality? Suppose I write what is quality? What is quality? Okay, so everybody, and the what is this? This is the number of participants, number of entries per participant. So I just want everybody to write only a single answer. So I have written one there. Okay, and then you that is saved. What is quality is the presentation that is saved. Okay, so you save this presentation. So that gets automatically saved. Now whenever you are actually giving the link, here you can share the link. Okay, here you will get. So if you share, you will be getting this link. So either you can share this link with the participants or there will be the code generated. Okay, that code, whenever you say present, that code will be generated. Whenever you click on this present, the code will be generated. So this code is generated. So you copy paste this code and you put it in your PowerPoint presentation as well as that link. That is what I did. And once that is given, then the responses would be coming here. What is quality? And then that fashion word cloud would be appearing. So that is, you can make the students more interesting. That is one of the things which I wanted to tell you. And I know that it is approaching. Vaishali, can you permit me to take few more minutes?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay. Thank you so much. So now concept videos and recorded lectures. So basically concept videos, what is the concept video basically? There are in your subject also many times you will come across small things for which the concept needs to be cleared. So you actually, before beginning your entire program of that semester, you list out what are the concept entire in your course, in your subject. And then for every concept before your semester starts, you actually prepare your video for that concept, and that is not more than 3 minutes. It is only 3 minutes or 3 to 5, maximum 5. Otherwise it will convert into the lecture. So students are very, very interesting to listen to you for only 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. But mera concept clear hota hai. Itna dekha to concept clear hota hai. So that is called as the concept video. Recorded lectures maybe, but don't record the lecture more than 40 minutes, 30 minutes. It's hardly 15 minutes is okay, because uploading that on a YouTube also will require a lot of time. So maybe 10 minutes lecture karo, 15 minutes pieces mein karo. Okay. And screencast-o-matic.com is also a good site. In the next slide, I'll tell you how to insert the presentations. Now, what I have done, I have inserted this presentation. So how did I do that also? I tell you. Supposing if I click on this, I click on this. Actually, what is that? So run. So the video would be running in the PowerPoint presentation instead. So this is a one TSMC silicon industry, how that industry clean room is working, that is shown to the students. So it is nice that in my presentation, I am showing some videos. So how to do that, I'll tell you. I'll just stop this. So next slide shows you. Now, whenever you are doing a PowerPoint presentation, how to create a concept video. Slideshow में जाओ, ये slideshow का आता है आपको. Then record slideshow. ये record slideshow में जाओ. And then record, इसमें और 2 options आता है. Record from the current slide or record from beginning. You can see here. This is the slideshow. This is the record slideshow. यहाँ click करने के बाद record from current slides. So if I record, So now your media recording device integrated camera is not set up correctly. Okay. Okay. So now whatever you can press here record. Can you see this record button? Start recording. Okay. So after one, it is recording. Hello friends, in this presentation, I am telling you about how to create the concept videos. So first we are supposed to go to the slideshow, and then it will be giving you the two options, record from current slide and record from the beginning. Stop. Okay. So this record is created now. Whatever this record, that is created now. So replay. Are you hearing the recorded? Could you hear the recorded video?
No, ma'am, we could not.
Because my while sharing the screen, computer audio to be added option was not there, so that is not added. Otherwise, you would have heard this recorded video. But you can try this. On one slide, you speak and then record your video, and then later on you can save that, and that you can show it to the students. Okay. So I'll just come out of this. So let us move ahead. This will take a lot of time, so I'll not go for the screencast-o-matic. And then finally, the Microsoft MS Team utilities. Please honestly tell me if you are interested in MS Team. I'll demonstrate you few of the utilities. Because now see in the Google, what happens in the Google, for everything they are doing so many utilities. I mean the same work function is there, but many utilities are there. So Microsoft is not in that philosophy. What Microsoft does is that only for the whiteboard and the collaborative space, or maybe the OneNote, they call it as a OneNote. If you can see here, you can see here this OneNote and whiteboard. So that is a collaborative space. In the OneNote, students can write, you can write, and you can create a collaborative space in the whiteboard also. Yeah, I'll explain you what is the MS Team first, Microsoft Team, and then the teams creation you can do subject wise. You can prepare the teams. Then the conversation, of course, normally we do through chats, that also can be done. Then the brainstorm ideas through the whiteboards. I'll show you that also. And then there are some apps which I would like to show you, like examples of the Poly and MS Forms. Okay, similar examples are there. I'll take just 5 minutes. Whenever you are making any changes, just start that. I have already opened the MS Team, I suppose. Those who are having the Microsoft account, they only can do that. This is my Microsoft Outlook account. So here there are utilities written. You can see the screen now. So this is the Teams. Okay. So what I am doing a right click. So open in a new tab. So Teams is a software, Microsoft Teams, which facilitates me to arrange the meetings like Zoom. You can teach the students. You can have a space for uploading like a OneDrive. So these are my teams. These are the various subjects for which I have created the teams. Okay. So you can see here my project group, Smart Hotel Management team, then my another project group, then my NAC criteria team. So this team I have created for you people. Okay. My PhD student also works in this team. So you can see here you can write the conversation, you can chat here. Okay. And here is the section files. Better I would have shown you that. Just a minute, I'll show you my present class session. I'll show you. So you can see here files. Okay. So files means you can store your material. So class material, assignments, IITest result, and your daily recordings automatically get downloaded here. So in the class material, then you can make folders and module wise, module 1, module 2, some simulations, question bank, everything you can put here. Okay. Now in the assignments, what you can do in the assignments, you can create the quiz outside and you can take that as assignments. So in the assignments, it will show you. Now I have given my experiments through these assignments. Experiment number 4, how many people have done, how many have written, how many have assigned, so returned. So that is everything is seen. So if I see the now the experiment number 5, all students you can see here, all those students who have given the experiment number 5 turn in. Okay, and then I can evaluate this just by clicking this. If I click this, now there he has not uploaded it. Okay, so next I can go to the next student. Okay, now since it is experiment 5, yesterday only I had given, very few students have attended it. So now this student has done this. So that experiment is coming here. Okay, so I have to assess this experiment, that plot, everything he has given. Okay, so template normally I give and students write the coding and their result, and then here we are supposed to do the assessment. So you give the feedback of the students here, then give the points, how many points you would like to give to that student, and then return. Once you press the return, then that student will be getting that assignment, assessed assignment. So that is how actually this is a very, very interactive tool. Then the grades. So whatever the quizzes that you are taking, so all grades are available in an Excel sheet very nicely. Now you can see what are the marks they have received in the active passive load inverters quiz. Then I am for every topic I am taking the pop quizzes. So and you can export the Excel sheet and you can see the results in the Excel sheets. Okay, now I'll show you how to communicate through the chat box and Poly. Okay, so supposing I'm taking a meeting here, I'm just showing you. Join now. So I have joined the one this thing. I think you can observe this, and there is a chat box. Okay, in the chat box, okay, here you will find that 3 dots are there, and here I can actually forms. So here I can write these forms. Okay, so here I can write the option. Have you now there are 100 students actually there are 100 students actually attending your lecture. So have you completed, or your lab? So have you completed the experiment? How many of you have completed the experiment, or have you completed the experiment? So if I write like this, and if I leave here yes or no, have you completed the experiment? And if I write here yes, and here if I write the no, and then if I send this, okay, actually there is a button below here is the save and send button is there. Okay, so yeah, edit and send. So when I send this, the students will be getting this. Okay, so now in the chat box you can see, now in the chat box you can see I have written this question that and here in the chat box itself you are getting the responses. How many percent has said yes and how many have said no, and then you can take a call whether to complete this lab or whether to still you are supposed to wait for the students to write the answer. So this is a very, very interactive, MS Team is a very, very interactive tool. You can see how effectively I can talk to the students, and how there is another tool like a Poly, more or less the same thing it does. So likewise, there are plenty of tools which are actually possible. We can do so many things. This Poly is a tool, but anyway, I'll complete this, because it will take a lot of time for loading and then creating a Poly. Okay, create a new Poly. So again, the same template it will be asking me, and then the same question will be thrown to the students. So this is the and the one note I'll tell you. One note में क्या होता है? What happened? So here, whenever in the now I don't know whether I can share the screen, but whenever you are sharing the screen here in the here, so here you will find that whiteboard is there. So like the Zoom, like the Google Meet, here also whiteboard is there, and you can write on that whiteboard, and you can make that as a collaborative space. Students also can write on the whiteboard. If I write here and if I write something here, so here is one option I will be getting, and in that option, suppose I write here something, and in the side options, whether students are allowed to write or not, that option is also coming. Where is that option? Oh, maybe there are 2 more screens appearing, but anyway, the option is also coming here, and that is how you can work in the whiteboard. In the MS, okay, MS Team is closed, but there is one more utility in the MS Team, which is the which is the OneNote, and this OneNote is really a wonderful utility. Here you can write as if you are writing in the classroom. Okay, that pen is there, pen you can activate, and there is a tablet, Wacom tablet I have purchased around 6,000 rupees, Wacom company, and I can actually interface that, and as if I am writing in the class board, I am writing there. So whenever analytical subjects are there, students are enjoying as if they are in the classroom, because everything cannot be shown through the PPT. Sometimes you are supposed to write the equations, derivations, especially for the mathematical equations. So that is how we can actually engage the student very effectively through the MS Team platform. Since I am using the MS Team platform, I have shared my experience. And thank you very much, participants, for patient listening. I know this is the last lecture, I mean last session of the day, but still all of you seems to be there, and I am really happy that I could get a chance to interact with you all. And I'll now stop sharing so that organizers can now I can give it to Vaishali madam. Over to Vaishali madam. If you are having any doubts, please let me know. I am very happy to answer your doubts. Because of the time constraint, so many demonstrations I could not give, but please unmute and can ask me the question.
The platform is open for question and questions. Anybody who has any questions can speak.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
This is Prem Singh here.
Yeah.
Prem Singh from St. Cox College. Hey, आवाज कम करो. Basically, I use Microsoft Teams for my lecture, and the problem which I face with Microsoft Teams is that I can't activate my chat activation with the student, because all students who join through Teams, they are not the part of that organization. The team is that very close. It requires all participants to be added in that from our end. Then only we can have a chat and interaction.
Yeah. Basically, outside organizations, supposing somebody is having the gmail.com as an address, then there is a good video available on the YouTube how to add those. So in the Meet, whenever you are giving the invitation, so there you can write that address. Now my PhD student, she is not in my organization. So her address is the Gmail address. So normally I invite her by putting her Gmail address there, because in the examiners who are from the industry, they are not part of our organization. So whenever you are actually, shall I demonstrate you that?
If possible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It will take time, but invitation, whenever you are doing the Meet, just you press on the Meet, and to whom it is to be invited, there you write that gmail.com. Okay.
Suppose if I have a 25 students, so I should add their email, and
Yes.
then I should send the updates.
Yes. You can make them.
While scheduling it, I should put their email IDs in that.
Yes, exactly. And then once they are become a member of your this thing as a guest, anytime you can give the same.
So then I can have a chat options and all those things.
Yes.
If I've given a choice, ma'am, what would you prefer, Zoom or Teams?
This is a very philosophical question, because when this corona pandemic has started, literally from kids level to the senior citizen level, people started hating China because of this all China products, and Zoom is basically from the Chinese people. So normally I am not in favor of that. Is my mindset and philosophy. I am not in favor of using the Zoom. In my institute also Zoom is boycott, because that self-reliance, of course Microsoft team is also not self-reliance, but Microsoft is not from actually China. So, but MS Team, they are having so many utilities. I mean, more than Zoom, I suppose MS Team is having lots. And Microsoft, you know that Slack was there already from the Microsoft. And Microsoft has added so many utilities in the April 2020. And they know you corporate people, they are having a very visionary thought that pandemic is going to extend and people are going to use their Microsoft Teams a lot. So all those features which were not available in the Teams earlier, they have added. Now, in my college also, since so many years we have been using Microsoft. but nevertheless I have used any Teams or anything. अभी तक हमको किसी ने रोका था क्या Teams use करने के लिए, online meetings लेने के लिए? But you learn by experience. I mean, unless difficulties are there, you will not improve. So pandemic ने हमको बहुत कुछ सिखा के गया है.
Team need little bit of training. थोड़े बच्चे हमारे hesitate हो, खास करके कॉमर्स के बच्चे जो है ना, वो टीम्स पे आने के लिए थोड़ा सा कतराते हैं.
हाँ. No, if you wish, sir, you can ask us to have a training program for you people. Which college you belong to?
I belong to St. Fox College, Borivali West, ma'am.
Okay, if you wish, you can take my number from Vaishali madam. Our institute can arrange a program for you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Anybody else? Thank you for your compliments in the chat box. Actually, it was very hectic for me to accept the invitation. Maybe on Sunday or Saturday, she called me. I don't know whether it was a stopgap arrangement, but since Vaishali is a good friend of mine, Sonal called me first. Couple of times she tried. I said, no, my schedule is very hectic, and indeed it is a very hectic this week. Today morning also I had 3 hours lecture in my college. I am on leave. Still I have to engage students. And then I had some personal work, and then I came just 4:20. I just rushed into house and switched on the laptop. So it was a bit difficult for me, but I couldn't say no to Vaishali. She is a good friend of mine, and see, always I find this as an opportunity to interact people, because since the session was today, I also tried so many things, so many experimentation, maybe arranging PPTs. Whenever the topic is new, it takes a lot of time to prepare for the subject. And if I succeed in making you effectively engage for this 1.5 hours, definitely you will also get succeed in listening to me and engaging students effectively. Thank you.
Anybody having any question? Ma'am, if you could allow me just to wait for a minute.
Yeah.
Sangeeta ma'am's number is being shared on the WhatsApp group chat box, and we'll be sharing it on the WhatsApp group as well. Okay, ma'am, I think everybody is pretty clear. Nobody has any doubt.
That's
the number
nice.
is being shared in the chat box. Anybody having any questions? Okay. Good evening all. I'm Ms. Sonal Jain. It is my pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the Day 3 Faculty Development Program on behalf of Reena Mehta College of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management Studies, University of Mumbai. I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. Sangeeta Joshi, Professor and Technical Advisor, Director IQSE and NAC Conveyor, Vidyalankar Institute of Technology, Mumbai. Ma'am has guided us on how to customize our lecture in order to enhance the skill of the students. Also, how important it is to take the feedback from the students, especially during the technological driven education these days. Also, the prerequisites and attention seeking strategy for the online teaching. Also, we had a great interactive and hands-on information on various online tools such as the Mentimeter and the Pickerwheel. Also on how to have a class notebook and assignment over Microsoft Team. Ma'am, you have truly justified with the topic and have seek everybody's attention for today's FDP session. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. There is one question in the chat box. I would like to answer that.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Piyali Roy asks, after making any slide or content in the Mentimeter, can I upload it on our social media platform like YouTube? Is there any question of copyright and all? No, see, whenever the intellectual IPR or the copyrights are there, whenever you are creating your own presentation, there is no copyright as such. Now, today I have asked you this question. tomorrow maybe I can upload my questionnaire on the YouTube of mine also. That is not a copyright unless you are taking the questionnaire from somebody else's presentation. Then that would be a copyright. And there are actually ways and means by which this can be avoided. I mean, whenever you are downloading so many things from the website or Google or YouTube, so that time definitely you are supposed to follow those copyright rules. Exactly that how to prevent and what are the rules and regulations and norms, I cannot tell you right now. But I was fortunate to listen to somebody who in my college, that time that lecture was there. He has very nicely told us, if you wish I can get the information and give you that address, how to follow these copyright rules whenever we are using somebody else's information in our presentation. There are certain procedures and rules which are supposed to be followed. So, well, thank you very much. And thanks for inviting me and making my interaction with all your participants.
Ma'am,
And I hope and wish
would
that
like to ask one question. Just
Yeah.
one. Ma'am, as you said that if we want to share assignment or use Microsoft Team, so we need to have a licensed version. So it is also important for the students also to have a licensed version.
Yes, in my college, we are all Microsoft versions. We are giving that addresses to the students.
Okay.
Students are also having, because that email address, once you assign them, then whatever the number of email address that you are creating, so many license you are creating. So once you purchase it from the Microsoft, then that is bound to be there. Whatever the number of faculty, staffs or students you are assigning those addresses. If you are having that address, then only you can actually use the Teams. Otherwise, it is not possible.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you so much. In future also, any of the participants, if they find any difficulty, please feel free to call me. I am always there for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sangeeta ma'am.
Yeah, bye. Shall I sign off?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Yeah, wish you best of luck for the rest of the program. And again, I congratulate you for organizing such a wonderful faculty development program. Vaishali is very enthusiastic, and Sonal also other day spoke to me, and she was chasing me like anything. And I had seen Vaishali also in the earlier college. That time also she had invited me for that session. So keep doing all these things. That will definitely help you for a better learning. And every day is a good learning experience. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Take care. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Lastly, I would like to thank all the participants from across the country for their interactive session. With this, we come to the end day 3 faculty development program organized by Reena Mehta College of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management Studies, affiliated to University of Mumbai, NAC accredited, in collaboration with GAT TLC. With this, we'll be sharing the feedback form for today's session in the chat box. Just give me a moment, please. डालो ना feedback form. मैंने भेजा WhatsApp पे, चेक किया आपने? All right, we'll start with the attendance. Series from 1 to 10. Series from 1 to 10. We have 4, we have 10.
Hello, I am unable to send the message. What is the reason behind? I don't know.
Okay. We have 8, 3, we have 4, we have 10, we have 5, 6, 1. All right, perfect. From 11 to 20.
Dr. Sonal Jain, I am unable to send the message. I don't know what's the reason behind.
Ma'am, could you just tell me your number?
14.
Okay, ma'am, please, could you please wait for your series, ma'am? Thank you.
Mine is 14.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, even I am not able to send. My number is 12.
We have 18. Okay. Okay. We have 13, we have 11, we have 17, we have 16, 18, 16, 13, 17. We have 50. Okay, Dr. Neena, ma'am, you need to wait for your series to be called out. 11, we have 20. Series from 21 to 30. We have 23, we have 22, 28, 27. We have 29, 30. Twenty-six. Dr. Dashrath, you need to please wait for your series to be called. Mr. Sunil, you need to wait for a series to be called. 21 to 30 is completed. We start with, okay, we have 21. Dr. Ashok Patel, we have 21. We have 26. 21, 26, yes. From 31 to 40, we have recorded the number 12. 31 to 40, we have 32, 35, 34, we have 40, we have 37, 37, 31, 34, 35, 37, 32, 40. Requesting series from 41 to 50 to kindly place their participant code in the chat box. Okay. We have 49, 41, 42, 43, 46, 47, 50. Requesting series from 51 to 60 to give their roll number. Okay. We have 51, 52, 53, 57, 59, 52, 54, 58, 56, 57, 55. Requesting series from 61 to 70. We have 63, 64, 65, 66. Anybody whose participant code is not recorded, kindly give me a participant code in the chat box in case if the participant code is not recorded. Anyone? We had 13. 13 was not been recorded. 13. 64, 65. Yeah, it's all recorded. Is there anybody left to give their attendance? $62. Okay. 62. 62 is recorded. All right. Okay, we have one more message. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. All right. With this, we end the session. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.